I spent a month chasing 100% completion in some of my recent favorite games, so let me tell you which achievements were hardest to get. This challenge was initiated by my friend Kip, and though I don't tend to achievement hunt so much in video games, I felt like this was a good opportunity to stretch myself and give me an overarching theme for gaming this month. First was Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I just finished my second playthrough on Expert and beat Simon, so there was only a couple achievements I needed left. I finished Endless Tower, got my last music records, and the last achievement I needed was to get to level 99. Outer Wilds is one of my favorite games of all time, and also one of those games that I wish I could wipe from my memory to get to play for the first time again. There were other people in Kip's community who were also going for 100% in Outer Wilds, and I thought I would just jump back in and clean things up. And then I realized that I forgot many of the major aspects of this game and got my wish. So I got to replay all of Outer Wilds again and do the DLC. At this point, I had only gotten 5 out of the 31 achievements, so there was a lot of game to get through, but I'm really proud of myself for pushing through the DLC. I am very much a scaredy cat, and the DLC definitely has a more horror tone to it, but I thought that the mechanics for exploration were really fascinating as you need to manipulate light, and a lot of the harder achievements were time-based, and I ended up following a lot of guides that I found through the Steam community pages or on Reddit in order to get those last couple of achievements. Peak was my most played game last year, and so I had most of the scout badges at this point. A couple of them were multiplayer exclusives that required finding and using a specific item, so I got to play a couple more games with friends. But the most challenging one is an achievement called Leave No Trace Behind, where you need to escape the island without using any tools or placing anything on the mountain. The maps in Peak randomize every 24 hours, so I needed to go in and explore if I got the easier biomes for areas 2 and 3. I was attempting this challenge at 11 p.m. at night, and I managed to get it at 2 in the morning. The last game I 100%ed was a new cozy game release called Inconveni, where you're working as a part-timer in a Japanese convenience store in the 90s. This game is slow-paced and encourages you to pay attention to the little details, which was a nice change of pace from a lot of the intense games that I had been playing. The achievements are listed in the main menu and are pretty straightforward to understand, but you'll definitely need at least 2 playthroughs to get everything based on the different decisions you make during your playthrough. Overall, this was a really fun challenge, and now I get to display my accomplishments on my Steam profile, but I'd love to know if there have been any games that you've 100%ed before.